As I get older, each and every day, each and every year, I start to re-examine some of the things that I was taught, or some of the things that we were taught to believe as young men in our developmental years to help shape us into the people that we're supposed to be. I often ask myself the question, is that really true? Does that really help? Is that really practical in real life? In today's video, I want to talk about 3 of the most stupidest sayings that we are taught as young men that is supposed to help us, but in reality, it doesn't help us as much as we think. So before we get too far into the video, I just want to remind you guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below. And it often stems from us men trying to make ourselves into these big, strong, invincible alpha males. And there's nothing wrong with having a strong mindset, being dominant, but there is a level or a point to that to where it gets stupid. So let's get into this, because we're gonna be on this for a little bit. First saying, DFQ in the military: don't fucking quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. You guys, there are some things in your life, some relationships, some business ideas, some plans that need to be quitted. It's okay. Take that failure and learn from it. Take the lessons from that failure and construct a better plan. Think about it like this, because I was reading a story. Jocko Willing has a really fantastic book on leadership, and he's talking about this particular mission that's supposed to conduct better leadership skills in the SEALs. And so they have this building that they have to attack, right? And so it's a 16-member mission. So they're supposed to go into the room, CQB it, clear the room, but they rigged it so that the leader is supposed to learn a valuable lesson. And that lesson is to quit a stupid plan. So think about it like this, guys. In the mission, they have to clear the first room, and then they go down the hallway. The SEAL leader says, first man, go. He goes in the hallway, gets lit up. The second guy goes in the hallway, gets lit up. And these are paintballs, by the way. These aren't real bullets. It's supposed to implement the real thing as close as possible. The third person, the fourth person, he tells the rest of the SEAL team group to go into the hallway, and they all get gunned down, basically ending and destroying the whole SEAL team. And the SEAL team leader or commander, he's like, hey man, why did you just send, including yourself, all to die? When after you sent the first or second person and you realized that there was a machine gunner down the hallway, why didn't you just go outside the building, go around, throw a grenade in that room and clear it out? And that's a valuable lesson that we need to take into consideration in life. And so really it's not quitting, you're just pivoting. Okay, that plan, that direction didn't work. Okay, running the dive, running a toss outside run isn't working. That doesn't mean quit running the ball. That means, okay, maybe we need to run a read option. Maybe to run a trap play. There's so many different other ways to run the ball. There's so many different other ways to clear a room. There's so many other ways to get that business idea to work. It's not one rigid plan that gets to that destination. One thing that I've noticed about successful people is they've all gotten success in a different way. This guy was born into success, or it kind of guaranteed his success. He had good examples to learn from. This guy started from zero and failed a lot, but still got success. This guy, he found a cheat code or a loophole that got him to success quicker. This guy used AI. This guy read a whole bunch of books to make him be successful. So there's so many different other things that help you be successful. So if your one way isn't working, just try a different way. Quit that plan and try a new plan. Because you should be getting some kind of results, no matter what it is, whether you're at the gym or anything. You shouldn't be 6 months down the road hitting the gym and you haven't lost a pound. You need to quit whatever plan or routine you're on and try a new one. It's not that working out don't suck. It's that your plan doesn't suck. It's that your plan sucks. So, plus also, don't quit. It's just a cover up for a bad plan and bad leadership. Sometimes you go to these symposiums, or you go to class, or you go to these, I forgot what you call them, these boot camps or whatnot. And they're supposed to, help motivate you and all this stuff. And it's just like, I was reading this again in another book, and they were saying you go to all these sales seminars and they tell you don't quit and all this stuff, and you get motivated and you go back out there to sell and you're still running into the same problems. It's because the game that you're playing is rigged. The system that you're playing is rigged. You were never really going to truly be successful. So you need to quit that plan, quit that way of doing it, and try a different way. Because if you don't quit, if your body's telling you in the gym that you need to stop, if you don't stop, you're going to get injured. Now you're out 6 months. Now you're out of work. Or you're going to get burnt out. We try to, sometimes as men, our pride and our ego gets in the way because we don't want to admit that we're wrong. And so we want to just stay laser focused in tunnel vision, when in reality, we need to span out a little bit and construct a better plan. So that's one. We spent about the whole video I wanted to do on just one point. So we got 2 more to go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Don't complain. This is the next one. Don't complain. How can anything truly get fixed or get better or be innovated if we're not asking ourselves, is there a better way to do it? If we're not complaining about, and I'm not saying complain about your stubbed toe or the job being hard, because the job is what the job is. You know what I'm saying? What I'm complaining about is whenever you have a legit problem that you're dealing with that's stopping you from being productive, stopping you from being, when you know there's a more efficient way of doing something, and you try to tell your superiors, hey, if we did it like this, it would be better and quicker. If we did it like this, hey, I'm running into this problem and stopping me from being productive and getting the job done in a timely and efficient manner. We need to try a different way. That's not a complaint, but see, the superiors or whatnot will try to say that's you're complaining and that you just need to keep pushing through. Again, this is how you stay in bad jobs. Because if they don't want to correct the job and make it not always easier, but just more efficient, because being more efficient helps the job, helps the business. It helps you and the business. It's a two-way street. Why wouldn't they want to help you do that? See, if you don't complain, this is how you guys stay in bad relationships, because you don't talk to your other significant other. Some of you guys are holding grudges against people, holding grudges against your cousin, your brother, your mother, your father, your spouse, unfortunately. And you guys sleep in the same bed together. I mean, that's crazy. And it all stems from a misunderstanding. You not talking or complaining about something that you have an issue with. You know, women would try to gaslight you and say you're insecure because she went out to girls' night out and she was half naked. You're not insecure. That's a valid complaint, because if she really wants to be in a committed relationship, the only person that should be seeing her body is you. So if you don't complain, no problem will ever get solved in business, in relationships, in life. And so what is this covering up? When people say don't complain or don't ask questions, they're saying stop critically thinking. I need you to blindly follow me. I need blind loyalty. Why? Because really what I'm doing is stupid. And if you found out that it was stupid, then I wouldn't get the results as a leader that I'm trying to. You see what I'm saying? So there are some things, or there are some legit problems that you need to talk to people about. And it's not complaining, it's a problem that needs to be solved. Last one. Crying makes you weak. Guys, you're a human being with emotions. It's really virtually impossible for us as humans to be robots. Because if we were just purely logical, see, emotions are what make us act most times. You know, when somebody didn't do something and you're like, well, hey, why didn't you do it? What did they say? I didn't feel like it. They needed their emotional trigger to act. This is why some of the most greatest causes that people are willing to stand by have an emotional attachment to it. When you're in a relationship and you care about it, you'll argue, you'll talk with your significant other. Why? Because you're emotionally attached to it and you want to solve it and get it fixed because you care. Now, here's the slippery slope when it comes to crying, guys. Don't cry in front of public people, because most of those people don't know you. So they're going to take your tears as weakness. So if you're going to cry, guys, you probably need to cry by yourself, you know, driving down the street, or, you know, in your own home, in the shower. Or if you have to cry in front of people, you can't hold it back. Cry in front of people that are going to take your tears very seriously. See, the problem is either you're crying about nothing or you're crying in front of people that don't give a shit. So they're going to take advantage of those tears and look and see you as weak and try to exploit you in different ways. So that's the top 3 most stupidest sayings that us men live by. If you learned something new and you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. If you guys want to support, all the ways you can support are in the description below. I appreciate you guys from watching to the end. Have a good day, good week. I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.